Hey friends, what's up? It's Sonny and I'm back with a new video today. This one is near and dear to my heart. It's something I've personally dealt with and felt the consequences of and the cons of it. And I've wanted to talk about it for a long time because I felt like if I had a video like the one I'm making when I was going through this period of time in my life, it would have been super helpful and beneficial. So as you can see by the title, today I'll be talking about the downsides of following your dreams. And this isn't to discourage anyone not to follow their dreams. By all means, do what makes you happy, create your own reality, follow your dreams. Just realize that while you're trying to get to the top of that mountain, at top of that hill, there will be valleys and there will be low points and there will be times that you doubt yourself, and this is to help you maybe be able to navigate it when it happens in your life, as I tell you how it happened in mine. To start this story off, I went to Florida State University starting in May of 2016 to May of 2020. I graduated in May of 2020 with a Bachelor's of Science, and then I proceeded to move all the way across the country to Las Vegas, Nevada to be with my then boyfriend, but now fiance. And it was something we talked about our entire relationship. Once I met him, I was like, yeah, I'll move to Nevada after I graduate. But it actually really didn't hit me that I was gonna do it until I graduated and made plans to transfer with my job to Las Vegas. And as great as it's been to finally be with the love of my life in person all day, every day, and spend more time than I could ever imagine with him, there have been some downsides of following that dream of moving here and creating my own reality and doing what makes me happy, which was just getting out there and getting outside of my shell, because I've been so introverted my entire life. There have been incredible downsides of following that dream, and I just kind of want to share them with you today. So one of the things I experienced after moving was I was so happy once I arrived in Vegas. I was so high on life. I was excited to be here, and life felt like everything was falling into place for the first time ever. I was where I needed to be in this moment. So then a couple months of me living here go by, and I start to experience like extreme doubt. And it wasn't doubt in my relationship or doubt of whether I should be here or not, but it was kind of doubt of like, did I make the right decision? Like, was this financially responsible? Like, am I doing stupid things? Am I going to be able to make a career for myself? And I was just asking myself all these questions, experiencing an immense amount of doubt to the point where I just became insanely depressed. I was having like panic attacks, and I was crying in the middle of the night because I was like, I'm so confused. I'm like, this is what I wanted, so why do I feel this way? And it took me by surprise because I never thought by doing what makes me happy I would feel any type of unhappiness. And it was scary because I'm like, is my heart telling me I did the wrong thing? Like, is my mind telling me that I did the wrong thing? Should I be here? Like, I know I'm happy, like, to be here, to be with the love of my life, but what am I doing? So it just made me doubt myself a lot. And I think the one thing that's got me through it throughout this time is, thankfully, I have a great fiance and someone who loves me and is there to talk to me throughout this time, but just kind of remembering why I did what I did. Is remembering the reasoning and why I made the decision. It wasn't a spontaneous decision, it was a decision made to make me happy. And while I may be feeling temporary unhappiness right now, I know in the end this will have been the right decision. So on the hard days, because I still have them now, that's what I think back to, is why did I do what I did? And I think if you ever experience that as well, that's what you should think, is like, remember the why. Remember why you did what you did. Remember why you want what you want, and it'll kind of bring you back to reality. Aside from the doubt, I feel like this one's a little bit more obvious, but it's not easy following your dreams. I was so excited to move out of Tallahassee, get out of that stupid college town, as I would say, and just be out here and be happy, that like it didn't really hit me like what was happening until the night before I was about to drive across the country with my boyfriend at the time, but now fiance, and leave everything I've known for the past 4 years, leave my friends. It wasn't easy. I cried in an empty room the night before, thinking of everything I was giving up for, like, I guess I would say, like, eternal happiness. Like, I know I'm gonna be happy in the future, but here's what I'm giving up now so I can be happy. And that was hard. Like, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I definitely didn't think it would be as hard as it is. So I guess one of my points here is that following your dreams isn't easy, and there's a lot of difficult paths you have to go down in order to get to that end goal. And one of them has also been figuring out how to navigate my life when I'm not only thinking about myself now, but I'm thinking about the person I love, because we're actually in the same space after 2.5 years of doing long distance. And it's been hard because we're not used to being around each other all the time. We're not used to having to think of one another as much. So it definitely has not been an easy transition, I guess I would say. And something to think of, like, whenever you are following your dreams, it's not going to be easy peasy just because that's what you want. It's going to be, as I like to say, difficult, lemon difficult. So just think about that when you are in the midst of doing what you want, that it's only hard for so long. It's not going to be like that forever. This last one is something that I think about all the time, like literally all the time, and that is that there is a cost to every decision you make. And in business, they call it the opportunity cost, because by choosing to do this thing, you're automatically not getting to do something else. So you have to make a decision, like, which one is going to benefit you more to do. And the cost of doing this is losing the ability to do that, if that makes sense. And there were costs of me following my dreams, and one of that is being 3,000 miles away from my mom and my sister, and especially during the pandemic, I can't go and see them all the time. So that was a cost of me moving, was that I'm no longer super close to, like, my mom, where I can go and drive and say hi one afternoon. I couldn't do that in Tallahassee, but I was only 4 hours away, and it could make that drive for a weekend, and now I can't do that. I'd have to buy a plane ticket, and it was a cost, was leaving my friends and leaving this friend group that I finally had and was so happy to have, and having to leave because I knew I needed to do this for myself. So just remember, like, amidst following your dreams, there will be costs, and sometimes you have to kind of weigh the benefits of them. Like, are you willing to risk this for this? And it's not an always easy decision, but you have to think of that opportunity cost when it comes to following your dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more of my content, please hit the subscribe button. I will be posting weekly. And just give this video a like and hit the bell to get notifications when I do post more videos. And let's just continue to grow together, my friends.